In today's video, we are fighting NotBrayden's Mario. NotBrayden, one of the best players in Canada, top 3 at the very least in Ontario, very strong. And I want to play first to 5. I talked to him when I had the Elijahman video, which was the first video of the series, and he was like, oh, I think Mii Swordfighter sucks. So I was happy to play him and hopefully prove him wrong, and game 1 starts a little bit comfy, but we are on FD, which is of course not a great Swordfighter stage. It is a subpar Mario stage as well, but you know, definitely was not super comfortable. I go for the down tilt into the up B, but I do get punished there with F tilt having no jump, or I think maybe I just didn't expect the runoff immediate fair. So either way, he starts with a lot of damage. Nice back air there, but he does whiff his dash up air on that, you know, down throw, which is really, really important. He gets a good open up there, going to be solid damage, and I'm still already down to stock, which is kind of big, right? Mario can just kind of steal stocks. I try to do a down B to cover the jump, but very, very smartly, he does go for the cape stall, but also very smartly, I hold my side B so the flood doesn't immediately kill me. That was supposed to be a raw bear, but I did miss input there, unfortunately. And the edge guarding of this matchup can be good, but he just lasted out the end of my dare, and then the up smash did cover my mash out aerial, so he is up now 2 stocks. I'm not looking confident, and also I'm just like, well, it's FD, so it's fine. Even though, of course, Mario has a lot of tools with platforms in terms of his combo game, I was not too worried about it. Also, crazy recovery there. The fact that he got around that was insane. And he's not able to land there, which is really, really important because he couldn't get a forward air after that double up air. But his fireballs are putting a lot of pressure on at the edge, and I'm definitely a little bit uncomfortable. He was very close to just comboing it on my ledge grab. Flood, I'm still in a bad position, but downer does get me back to the floor, but I'm looking at just like, okay, I just want to take a stock, and I do there with the side B, so I do not get 3 stocked, but I'm looking like this is pretty unlikely. It's pretty hard to get the 0 deaths as Mii Swordfighter without platforms because of the fact that you need to just hit a DI out, down throw, up air, bear, which is like the hardest one of the you know, newer combo routes that exists. Down tilt is not punishable by up smash, which is something important that I learned because I always kind of forget the numbers on Mii Swordfighter down tilt. But then he does flood my side B, and so I do get put into lag, and he does up smash for the victory. In game 2, we go back to FD. Yay! Actually, this was my fault. I had FD picked from a Smash Pro set, so it actually wasn't on random, and I realized that after this game. But either way, second game, I'm feeling a lot more confident. I do, you know, just understand a little bit of how he plays. Get the down throw, which could have been the stock, but unfortunately, I do miss the back air turnaround, unfortunately, and he's able to get some pressure here, lands on the platform there, and does get, even with SDI out, which is correct there, still gets the forward air. Mario is a good character I'm trying to juggle, but small up air, you know, at least horizontally, and I do whiff the up B there again. A lot of nothing happening until that down throw up air, and I try to get another down, but he does stuff me out with that narrow. It's a little bit too close, and that was supposed to be, if you ever see me roll out of shield on a rising aerial, it's supposed to be up B out of shield, but I do just rather jump up B out of shield, but I do mess it up. And again, those fireballs, you saw that it was able to hit my ledge grab, so it's something I have to be careful of. I don't think I've recognized that he was trying to do that until that fireball hit me, and I was like, oh, that's really good, kind of like what I will do with Thunder Jolt 2 frames and stuff like that, so it makes sense to me. I think I was fishing there for a forward air into up B or something, try to get a dash attack, and it was pretty safe because of the very, very far at the edge, and I just anticipated him to be closer. He wasn't. I just opt for center. I say, hey, I'm not going to get anything. He back airs, I whiff punish with that back air as well, or maybe it was a counter hit, I'm not 100% sure. And then flood, of course, I have to not do anything because side B early will kill me, and I thought the forward air was a little bit better space than that. I messed up definitely, and that is going to be a full stock lead yet again for NotBrayden. I'm just down tilt poking away at shield and fireball pressure there. I obviously want to parry these falling aerials that I know are going to come, but Wi-Fi makes this a little bit difficult. Nair, I think it's going to send the wrong way, so unfortunately I don't get it, and he gets a big hit. But again, no dash on that up air means that I'm going to be alive at least for a little longer. Down B at a disadvantage just to get back to the floor because I was tired of this, and a mash up air there is going to get me like 60%, so much there, but still, he has quite the big lead. Flood coming out, so I have to hold that side B, and thankfully I was very aware of this, and again, that's what I'm talking about. Those fireballs at the edge are very, very scary. Maybe could have been a cape there after that flood, but not going to get it. I just rip up because I expect him to kind of just not hit a button, not air dodge, because air dodge would be like forward smash, which would be scarier. Cross up there, and I do punish the attempted punish of up smash with forward smash. That's kind of the nature of side B being super, super good. And I just get a run up down tilt, but I wasn't ready for the confirm because Wi-Fi, so I don't get it. And that's going to be double back air. Got good damage. Down air can get the stock, but again, a great stall off stage. Brayden's recoveries have been really, really incredible. I expected him to cape there, so I went for a later down B, but he does punish me with the lack of cape into the up smash, and then I switched off of FD back to random, and then we get FD-like in terms of Callus, but this is still a lot better. I do like the platforms at the edge. They can help my combos quite a bit, and then they help me not necessarily be, you know, in disadvantage the same way. The platforms there can make combos a lot harder for Mario. Does it here? Yes, it does, and that is going to be one of the benefits of Callus, which is why a lot of Marios tend to ban this stage. I know Dark Wizzy in particular is fond of it, but most Marios do ban this stage, or it's like not legal a lot of places. I try to get a cheeky footstool down there, but he ends up doing an input. Down throw up B at the center, not the center, sorry, the edge of the stage at 69, even on Callus, which has big side blast on, is still going to be the kill because up B is too strong, I don't know. And at this point, I just want to extend the lead route. I'm trying to get like a single down tilt to get about 50%. I'm not really worried about getting a super big kill. I mean, if I get it, I get it, right? But Nair fair. I think I mess up my bear, which was probably what I wanted. But either way, solid damage. He does approach there, so the shuriken does do no knockback, and I recover super high with that side because I do not want to get up smashed here. There's down throw, back air. Up B barely whiffs, and I do think I get punished for this. Yeah, I don't have a double jump, so I think I should just be dead. Yeah, and that is going to be a cape. I played this a couple days ago, so I don't 100% remember everything that happened in the set. I know like the results, but I don't remember exactly how the games went. There's a Nair, and of course, you know, my VTuber is online. This was from a stream, but I just kind of muted the audio of myself because that way I can talk over it a little bit more in detail. But it gets a nice side of shield, but he does miss see which side of you know, which side I'm going to be sent from his moves. And again, should be fine based on the platform, but he does go for a longer combo. Does get a good bit of damage, but either way, I'm completely... If I get hit by Mario and I don't die, I'm completely fine with it. That's kind of where I am. Trying to bait out air dodges so I can up B or up air, but it's not going to come out. Flood does make things a little complicated as I do get hit there, but the shuriken punishing the flood is kind of nice. The shuriken also does... get away from that fireball pressure as well because it clashed with the projectile, and I know again that I have the ability to go out there with my down air. Assuming he was going to wall jump there was pretty nice, and I do go all the way to the other side of the stage, just getting rid of that invincibility. He tried to read my you know, air dodge, which would have been pretty good, but unfortunately for him I do go the other way. Nice up B out of the forward air, by the way. Up B from Mario is so broken. I do get the landing hit, no double jump, but because it was a little bit higher due to that double jump, I did not get a guaranteed grab there. And again, I'm just kind of worried about up smash, and the down smash barely whips. He actually was kind of correct. And I have no double jump. I think I'm just dead here. Yes, I am. I don't even attempt to recover. That's the, of course, risk of doing shuriken off of the edge. But again, ideally, I'm conditioning him to eventually get some type of, reverse up B. But I do get hit by a couple downers. And I just went back to center, so that downer is so good at disadvantage. And I get another grab. I don't think this one's going to be the stock, but it will send pretty far off, and I can get a lot of edge guards, but I think I committed a little too early to the fastfall there, so I was not able to actually get like a more guaranteed setup. Shuriken hits. Shuriken, I'm trying to get some cheeky on the platform, but he misses his grab, which is really nice because, of course, Mario grabbing at edge, very, very scary. And I get him back off stage, but I love the hold down there by NotBrayden. There's going to be fair drag down into up tilt, and then I just kind of hit a back air, and then I forward air off stage, and it doesn't work, and I was really upset. I remember that at the time, but I ended up hitting the neutral get up with the dash attack, so it didn't matter, but I was like, oh my god, game. I mean, I could have back aired, could have done a lot of things, but the forward air just kind of drops, and it is now 1-2 in his favor. I did win on the FD like, as long as it's not FD, seems like it's fine by me. And town is a really good stage for me, honestly, because I get super early kills off the side. Mario's not known as a horizontal killer. Like, obviously, like, back air will kill me earlier. Like, if he gets a jab lock forward smash, that'll kill me earlier, but I'm not terribly worried. I tried to flicker parry there, but I'm pretty sure I just didn't hit the button that I wanted to. I don't know. But I do get at disadvantage again with that downer. The downer is just so good. And I nair over the fireball. He has been using a lot of fireball, so I'm trying to be ready to punish the fireballs. Down throw up B at the edge. Of course, you're gonna die. It's town for sure. You're gonna die. I think even on like not small sides, he would have also died. But yeah, try to get the parry there on the fireball. But he is mixing up his landing aerials like barely, because I mean the difference of timing between like back air versus nair is like 5 frames or something. Crazy landing up air into down air, really, really good by NotBrayden. And that is going to be him taking the stock. It did cross me up. I could have lived, but I wasn't ready. And again, trying to parry. I think that time I tried to parry the fireball. Not too worried about dying here, because again, Mario doesn't really have any big horizontal combos like that. Down B to get back to center. Actually, there's the jab lock forward smash that I mentioned, but not sweet spot. And I don't think it would have killed anyway. Mii Swordfighter is like randomly super heavy. Back throw. I'm losing a lot of percent, which is not comfortable for me at all. But again, I feel like Mii Swordfighter's damage output is like pretty strong, so I'm not really too worried about being at high percents, unless it's like a character with like ridiculous killing, like Steve back air or something, because otherwise I can just down throw up B. Not going to be the kill, and back air definitely would have sent it too far, but I can of course get an edge guard, but I do with that whatchamacallit, the down air, which is unfortunate. Like down air is so good in this matchup, and I just keep barely whiffing them. And I'm getting some punishes on the ground, which is pretty nice, and Shuriken is allowing me some pressure, and he's forced to like shield and stuff, which is uncomfortable for Mario for sure, because he definitely wants to be moving around. I knew that forward air wasn't going to work, so I was ready for the follow-up there with the down tilt. Tried to get a down B. He got a cheeky grab when I tried to run off the edge. I think I tried to like run off and then reverse side B or something. Side B above Mario so to make sure that I wasn't going to get punished. I'm pretty sure he could have up smashed after that parry. Definitely does after that one. That was kind of a crazy sequence, getting double parry. And I tried to punish the air dodge there, but I didn't get it. I remember I tried to SDI up out of that down air, and I think my SDI was just kind of mid there, so I didn't get it. And I'm just trying to find a kill. I knew he was going to jump there, and he does. You know, expect me to neutral air dodge there. Forward smash would have been the kill, but instead I get a punish with my directional air dodge up B, so we are still in the game. Again, 64% is not that much percent given the damage output that Mii Swordfighter can do. But I do miss, unfortunately, on that combo again, a little bit too high. Do I die to this up B? No, I don't, so I'm actually going to punish him with fair into up tilt, but I did not get anything extra there. There's going to be another one. I probably pressure with up air there. Yes, I do, and suddenly 83. This is looking pretty doable. I mean, there's a lot of things that will kill for me Swordfighter here, especially like any up B. Down air going to whiff there as well, trying to get some type of cheeky kill, and I'm just ready to hold shield because I'm not too worried about recovering. I missed the up air. That would have been the stock for sure, but I think I just whiffed. I think that was 100% just my bad, which is kind of crazy. Parry, but he crossed up, so my grab whiffs. I was trying to get again a whiff grab, or sorry, parry grab into down throw up air. Hope he doesn't DI, because I mean it would be a really, really fast reaction on his end. And I read the cross up, so I live, but I'm still in not a great situation. The flood making things annoying. I do get a side B off of ledge. Again, I've been doing it a lot of different ways, so it's kind of hard for him to cover everything. I'm just trying to get a back air, another cross up down air, but again, I read it another time, land on platform, and then the cheeky reverse hit down B at 171 to get the kill, and it is now 2-2, but we are back to FD. Of course we're back to FD, because everything has to be on FD. Every single time I play any of my characters in arenas on random, I always get the worst stages for them. I will get, like, I'll place a Sonic in an arena as Pika, and I will get just, like, every stage that I ban in the matchup every single time, and it is so frustrating. I don't know why it does that for me in particular. But again, not a great Mario stage, so I'm generally feeling okay. Like, I've got a little bit more aware of how NotBrayden plays. You know, in theory, this is my reverse 3-0 game, but he does start off with a 100% lead. Up smash there, but again, 118 not even close to killing, in my opinion. It's kind of crazy. Nair into up air. I'm trying to get some pressure with this Nair. Again, back throw doesn't kill. Sending me to 150 is insane as someone that mains Pikachu. Like, that's so crazy. And again, even with the parry, did not get anything. And there's a down throw up B. Probably not going to kill, even with the rage. Did not get all the hits. But again, this is setting up a good edgeguard position hit with double shuriken. But again, I barely miss. I got to start ledge slip down airing just to be a little faster, so I don't have to short hop down throw. He did DI though, and then he tried to stall his landing with no down Bs, and or rather with his side Bs to prevent my down Bs, but I just up air him, and again he's able to air dodge through. So I guess I don't know what combo I'm supposed to be doing there. Maybe it's supposed to just be down throw or down tilt grab, but that doesn't feel like it would do that much. But I definitely need to get better at comboing these mid weights. But either way, I'm able to get 55%. I know what's happening, but he does get the punish there. After that down air, he will back from me. But still, 55 is pretty good. You sort of does so much damage. You're able to get so much extra credit, like, really, really quickly. Read the jump with the side B. And again, that if you ever see me go for a full hop side B, I'm either trying to read jump, or I'm like, well, if they jump, cool. If not, I'm just trying to get out of the space. I see he has no double jump there, so I know shurikens can be lethal, and I try to go for a down B, but again, I whiff, and then there, I just hold down on that up B to make sure I get the final hit. He doesn't tech, and he does die. I was really close to dying, though, because if the cape hit, I mean, I might have also killed him if it, like, scooped him reversely, which would have been kind of funny. Yeah, I tried to down tilt grab, and it didn't work there either, but I do get the parry flash there, so I'm just getting solid damage. That was supposed to be dash attack, which hits a little bit higher and is also faster than forward tilt, I'm pretty sure, so it would have connected because it has a really high hitbox. And again, he's trying to get these fireballs to hit me on the ledge, but now I'm starting to parry the timings, but I SD with the side B, that drift that you get, or the fall, like the speed at which you fall horizontally is kind of crazy in those positions. Again, just trying to get anything with that shuriken just to make sure that you're off stage in an uncomfortable position. That cape worked out unlike the first stock. Try to get a shield grab, and I'm a little bit worried here because this can be Mario stock, but barely. The amount of space was wrong for Mario, so he wasn't able to get up air, nair, up air, forward air. So really good for me, and I'm just trying to find a way to get any meaningful hit, but the nair hits him away from his advantage, and then I just kind of down throw, and I hope that he DIs poorly. He does not, but either way, I have him in a good position trying to hit any of his ledge options. Either way, I'm still at like pretty comfortable percent. 56 is like pretty low, and then I drift all the way out with that downer, but he does end up footstooling me, which is really, really good. But either way, I'm like one hit away from winning. Any back air, yeah, that's going to do it. And that is going to be 3-2 for me. So I do technically reverse 3-0, but this is a first to 5, because first to 5s are better for practice anyway. I read the fireball and get a forward air, but the forward air doesn't connect, so I don't get fair bear. Yippee. And now we're on Battlefield, which is considered a good Mario stage, but I'm pretty comfortable here. I think this is like a lot worse for Mario than you know, small Battlefield or PS2, so of every platform stage, I would prefer that. I still always do the Smash 4 way of dealing with Mario Downer, which is down air, drop shield, power shield, which does not work in this game. It doesn't work, and I have done it for years. And it's just something that I burned into my muscle memory because I was so hateful towards Mario in Smash 4 that it's never been my correct muscle memory to just parry the final hit. And yeah, I do get a down throw up air there, so I do have quite the strong lead, 38%. Of course, it is able to be you know, beaten out by a Mario combo, but I'm feeling pretty good overall. I try to get some cheeky like up air onto platform into like more extensions of a combo, but either way, I'm still playing defensively pretty well, so I'm not too worried about it. Forward smash on the lack of anything on the landing, and then I go out super far with the downer, but again, Mario's recovery is really good. It's super underrated. And again, that fireball could have been huge. Fireball up air fair would have been the stock. And again, really good recoveries by NotBrayden. Probably the best things from him have been his like fireballs at edge and then his recoveries, because against a lot of Marios, I simply just kill them with down air. So it's been really impressive for him. Forward tilt at the edge, not going to kill, but again, every time I hit him off stage, it does send him in a worse and worse position to eventually just get guaranteed down air because he could not recover any other way. And so now I am up 3 stocks to 1. Oh, put on platform, which is a little uncomfy, but the grab there is not going to kill me. Too high percent for down throw to be a threat, and then up throw is also too high for it to be a threat. Try to get some cheeky aerial before anything, but my recognition for hitting side Bs off of like forward airs and stuff is so good. I try to get a kill there, and then I up B, which I didn't need to, and it actually lets him live. That could have effectively been a 3 stock if I just fast fell and didn't try to recover with up B. It would have just been the game, so a little bit scary for me now that I'm like, okay, he's back in the game, but huge lead. There's a lot of ways I can get kills here. Nice back throw there by me. I like the shield grab because sometimes you got to do it. Down B on the up B will be the stock, so I am up now 4-2. 4 straight games. And I feel like I've been playing this pretty well, right? I feel like I've been defensively playing really well, started getting a lot of parries, have been a lot more ready for the fireballs in the first couple games. And that's just kind of like what you learn about how a player plays over time. Like, I don't think what NotBrayden's doing is like wrong or bad. I'm just able to adapt to it and get a lot of parries, as you see there. I don't know why I did nair out of parry. I don't think that was on purpose. But either way, scary hit there. Down throw upper forward air misses though, so I do have another chance of this stock especially. I do get a little bit greedy there with the down air, and there was definitely not enough time for me to do that, and I thought the flood was going to miss, so he does end up getting a punish off of it, but I do SDI to the left and end up getting back to the floor. Missed my parry, so nothing there. I can't go for up B out of shield there, like jump up B out of shield, but it's probably not worth it at lower percent because I'd rather people not be ready for it. Up tilt back here, trying to get greedy on the landing, but Mario's landing aerials have so little lag that he's able to shield that back air, and then I was just like not ready to be defensive there, so he just shield grabbed me, even though back air was 100% safe there. Forward air, not going to do it. NotBrayden, I feel like this is the first stock lead he's had in like 2 or 3 games, because I feel like I was ahead other than the Callus game that I won, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. And then I get greedy, and he just floods my reverse up B, something you gotta really be careful about with the characters that have water moves, which I think is just Mario and Squirtle in this game. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share the video. Get up attack there. Get up attack is so good when people hit you in the air, and I hope for a neutral get up because I'm down a lot this game, and I just get 3 stocked in about a minute 30. Like, that's fine. That's gonna happen, especially if you get greedy with reverse up Bs. It's something you gotta be careful about, you know? So game 8, we are now on Smashville, which is a stage that I ordinarily ban when I play Mii Swordfighter, just because full hop shuriken doesn't work on this stage. If you full hop shuriken, it will just get eaten by the platform if you don't delay it at all, which is a little bit annoying. Also, the platform is not at the edge, so I don't really want to combo onto it because I will basically never get a kill. Up air, forward air, but ISDI in, so I'm on stage. This is just a lot of damage regardless from NotBrayden. But I think overall, like, it's fine for Swordfighter in certain matchups, but oh my god, that killed. What percent was he at? I think he was at 54. I was gonna go back in my recording, but that would be stupid. Yeah, he died super early, so I just have to be a little bit ready for kill moves. That down air is just going to be so good. I'm kind of surprised he was able to shield grab that. I thought my down tilt was a little bit better space than that, but I guess not. And again, I opt not to side B there just because I wanted to keep shurikening, and I did not want to get punished because obviously he's a little bit aware of it. He's giving me a lot of space, which is why I'm going for more shurikens. You know, it's part of the flowchart, right? You side B, you shuriken, or you reverse up B. Reverse up B is a little bit hard to hit on good people because they kind of just don't do anything punishable there for the most part. And then lack of momentum after that fireball, I up B, get flooded. That is going to be my first stock. So even though I am up 31%, that is not super comfortable because Mario does so much damage. I mean, if you went for an up B after that, I literally would have been losing in percent. Double F tilt. Not going to get tech chased on the second one, though. And I do miss my turnaround down B, so I was not able to punish his landing, but that's okay. Gets the landing up air, but again, not ready to confirm. Wi-Fi a little bit hard to see all those things happening in real time. Because you have to just like be more aware of like defense, which is what a lot of top players do. Like, you're just very ready for defense. Down throw up B under platform, still getting the kill there. So again, even though I don't really like the stage and I have honestly not that much practice on it, I am still up. NotBrayden gets a good combo and is able to punish my landing, and then of course is able to punish my side B to platform, but it's still a good option, so I'm still threatening it. Back throw. I haven't gotten any percent, but of course one open up for me could be a good amount of damage. I go for that, and he does get the punish there with the parry into dash up smash. I don't know if I hit a button there or if I could have shielded or anything like that, but either way, now NotBrayden has the lead, and I just want center, but he does back air me a lot. Nice fast fall there, and of course I DI out on one hit, which actually, if he read the DI in on the second hit correctly, he could have actually got the kill because I was too far off stage to tech, I'm pretty sure. But I am able to get around that. But he's done a lot of damage, and again, I don't have anything guaranteed there, which I try to force in anyway. I guess I would be able to maybe punish the air dodge, but it's just not comfortable there. Go to plat because it's less threatening for sure, because I'd rather get down aired than up smashed. And forward tilt there, was able to get a dash attack, which dash attack was my ideal because it would send a little bit further out. Side B delay is going to work out, and we are very close. Last hit game here. I do hit the air dodge. Up air, not going to kill high ceilings on the stage, make this kind of not great for me, and I miss the ledge get up. I meant to dash attack, I'm pretty sure, but he rolled, and it brings us to a game 9, final game of the first to 5. So he was up 2-0, I won 4 straight, he won 2 straight, and now this is the final game. Hollow Bastion, a little bit better for me than Smashville. More stage means that I'm able to get combos that don't get interfered with the platform near the edge of the stage, which is kind of nice. Also, I'm able to shark a little bit better on these platforms. There we see a big combo there with the down tilts and stuff, and then I get a weird little up B little hit, but that's going to be okay. Neutral get up with the forward smash. Sometimes you just gotta let your reads rip, especially when you're not gonna get punished super hard for them if you're wrong, and now it leads me to being up basically a full stock, but of course that is not safe against Mario, especially when he hits the back air nair into forward air, which I don't know if that was true or if I could have air dodged, but I think if I air dodged there, I was going to die anyway because it's not like the recovery would be great. I don't have a double jump there, so he does get a guaranteed hit, and then up B does this weird little pull in super high knockback thing. I know a lot of up Bs do that, and I remember laughing about that at the time because I basically got a kill at 0. It's a 0 to death, baby. I do punish the forward smash attempt yet again, so now I can get some damage. Down tilt into back air. I'm trying to up tilt a landing, but it does not work out. I am able to get out of the combo because of good DI and maybe, you know, slightly wrong percent on his end. But either way, I'm just comfortable. I just need to like play well defensively, forward air through the fireball as well. That's going to be good. I try to get a down tilt with, down tilt 2 frame, which can work. Sometimes I don't know if Mario is a character that actually works against. And then I just get the mashed aerial with the forward smash. 2 stock final game, largely off of the random up B 0 to death. But yeah, I will take it. I mean, I think the matchup feels pretty comfortable. It's not, you know, necessarily super winning or anything, but I think it is totally fine. And yeah, let me know what else you want me to do, who else you want me to fight. Thank you all for watching. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below. I have a couple more of these from the same stream coming up, so hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Peace.